Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Through Black and White Eyes for this short little live show to give you guys a chance to have your say on our flamboyant, frustrating, amazing player, what we have in saint-maximin here. Splits fans' opinion sometimes. Probably the best talent we've had since Hatton Ben Arthur. We know what happened there. So done. Boom. I love him. But I hate him as well at times. So I thought I'd do a quick half an hour for you guys to come and have your say on what you think's happening with ASM. There's lots of stuff in the news again saying that he's potentially leaving. Spurs are interested. AC Milan are interested. Will they test Newcastle's resolve? It's going to take a big bid. It's going to be like 60 million or something like that to try and prize ASM away from Newcastle. I personally can't see it. So let's see what you guys think. Before we go into the actual show itself, please consider going down to Benfield tonight. The doors open at 6 o'clock, kickoff 7:30 for the Senior Cup semi-final game. Free £6 entry, £3 concessions. And then if you go to the bar, they'll actually have the Man United Forest game on as well. So please consider helping and supporting a great lower league club while Newcastle aren't playing. So get yourselves down to Benfield, guys. It'll be worth it. Lovely little ground. Great little run club. Please consider choosing them as your second club when Newcastle aren't playing. And the final one is the badges are still for sale. There's the Twitter handle, email address below. You know what to do, guys. 30 quid till the end of the month. They're amazing. If you want one, get in touch. Right, there's the link if you would like to become a member. It's in the top of the chat. And if you'd like to donate, honestly, it massively helps. $signs in the bottom right-hand corner. Crack on if you want to, guys. But let's get to some comments. What's going on with him now? So it's basically, Andrew, there's a lot in the news about ASM leaving, a lot of interest from big clubs. And I just want to get the feeling around, you guys again. We had the debate. We all said wait till the summer. Has everyone's opinion changed on ASM now? So let's have a look, see what's going on. Ari, guys, Nick watching from work. I'd be gutted if we sell Maxi. He changed the game for us last night. He needs to be starting the second leg as well. Nick, I thought he was fantastic when he came on. The person who really changed the game was Isaac. I thought he was fantastic. He needs to start. I would start both in the next game. I think ASM's runs, he also showed a lot of I don't know if it's the passing side of things. It just needs to improve just a little bit more, and he can be a top player for us. He really can be. A shitload better last night, no doubt. It's his consistency that still waves the concern flag. Exactly, I agree with that. All the fans was chanting his name last night. They were. He was excellent when he came on. That run that got the yellow card, and they took the free kick too far away in my eyes. But that run was fantastic. There's no other player in our squad can make that kind of run. So, afternoon all from Kevin. What's up, brother? Good, mate. Hope you're well. Afternoon, bar, says Andy. Afternoon, Gareth. Oh, massive shout out, by the way, to Martin, who came to my house, dropped off a Newcastle shirt for me to get signed on Friday and to give away on the channel as a prize. Sorry, to Steve. Why did I say Martin? I don't know why. I'm so tired. Night shift. Steve, an absolute top lad. Drove all the way down. He's gone to Darlington to do some business. Sorry for calling you Martin. I don't know why I got Martin in my head, but Steve, top quality guy. Just being a top quality bloke, basically. Morrow says, don't think they'll sell now. Summer looks more likely. I don't know if they're going to sell in the summer now. Eddie Howe has already came out and bigged up Maxi last night. Good. Hi, Jan. Hope you're well. Why would we get rid of Maxi? He's our best player. He proved that last night. I don't think he's our best player. I think he's quality on his day, but I look at consistency for best players, and to me, that's Bruno. Bruno's our best player. Hi, Richard. Hope you're well. Hi, Baz. I'm hoping we keep Maxi until the summer, see what he does from now till then. Do you know what it is, Les? I'm fully on board with that. I think after the last debate we did, we said keep him till the summer. And then, you know, if things have really, really improved, then we keep him. We don't need to sell him. ASM can take him or leave him. He hasn't stepped up like some of us. I disagree, Kevin. I mean, the last few performances from the bench, he is still coming off back on an injury. I thought he was superb last night. And I also thought Isak was superb as well. Thank you so much for Jandals. I don't know if you're a new member or whether you've upgraded, because I'm sure you were a member before. But if not, thank you so much for joining the Black and White family, through Black and White Eyes family. So yeah, brother. Good. Glad you're all right, man. Loads of comments from the press. Yeah, I mean, it could be, but we have heard things, rumblings in the backgrounds with ASM, and this is why we like to talk about them. Does ASM like Marmite? Well, he is like Marmite, isn't he? Maxi and Isak, what a connection. So yes, let's talk about that for a couple of seconds. We'll get further down the comments when we get to it. But Maxi came out and said that he's really excited to play alongside Isak. Now, is that a bad thing or a good thing? Because then he's dismissing Wilson. But personally, they said they've got a connection. They said they talk a lot, off the field and all this sort of stuff, and in training. I think we should just unleash them at St James's Park. I really do, both of them at the same time. What is your thoughts on what Maxi said about Isak and also the two of them potentially pairing up on the pitch and seeing how it goes? I'm all for it now. I really am. I'm completely turned around now after seeing these last couple of performances from the bench against Fulham and again last night. Superb. So I say completely keep till the summer, and there's a very good chance we keep after the summer as well. So let's see what happens. How on earth did Bruno get man of the match? Bruno, everything goes through Bruno though, doesn't it? Personally, I thought Nick Pope was superb last night as well. But that's a different conversation for tonight, mate. Let's just talk about Maxi and everything. The pace of Maxi and Isak pushes their team back 10, 20 yards. Agree, Lee. I didn't realise Isak was that quick. For the goal, when he got the ball on the touchline and turned his man because he wasn't close enough to him, and he just went boom. I was like, wow, and what a cross, picked them out perfectly, and then Joelinton smashed it in the back of the net. So yeah, J7 was fantastic last night. If he starts getting goals more regularly, he will start being mentioned with the top midfielders in Europe. I agree, Andrew. Let's keep that conversation for tonight. Morning, mate. Morning, Stephen Missy. It's afternoon for us, but this is why I've done it at this time, to catch our friends across the water as well. It's about Wilson. Isak is by far the better player. Must start. I agree, Johnny has to start now. He shows how he's changing. There was a time last night he had a chance to shoot like he used to, but instead he passed it across the box. Prove he's trying to adapt to the style of play. I agree. I honestly agree. Maxi pushed Walker Peters back. He was the biggest threat. Keeper lets him progress as he is, which is just fine. He's ready to start. I agree. I think he has to start. This channel does not make stories up. He doesn't do this for clout. I honestly don't. I like to have conversations with people about football. That's what this channel's for, remember. It's fan run for fans, for you to come and have your say. So it's entirely up to you what you want to believe, what comes out of my mouth. But again, it comes from good areas, from good people, and you can just decide. It's a conversation. It's a topic. That's the whole idea of it. Hi, Neo. Glad we caught you, mate. Baz doesn't clout chase. Of course, I honestly, guys, it's up to you what you believe. It really is. I just like talking about it. We're reporters at the end of the day. That's what I like this channel to be, reporting on things. I had my doubts ASM would buy into Howe's system, but recent appearances shows ASM is on board. Keep him for sure. Well said, Frederick. It's the first time I've seen your name in the chat. I don't know if you're a member or a subscriber, but please hit the thumbs up, mate, and consider subscribing. And keep chatting, mate. It's what it's for. Maybe ASM and Isak will indeed add the missing spark up top, not haircuts. I need a haircut, to be fair. Jesus Christ. 60-hour week done in 5 days, and I am knackered, guys. There's Jandal's becoming a member, auto-upgrading. I'm not too sure which one it is, but thank you so much for doing that, and good afternoon, mate. Milan are completely broke. No chance Newcastle loan out ASM. Milan have to sell Leo to ever dream of signing ASM. Spurs took Dan Gemma, so that link makes no sense as well. Has a big role to play for us. I agree, Foxy. I think he's got a massive role to play for us now. And that Spurs, Nick and Dan Gemma under Everton's eyes that's like, so guys, like, you know, we come out and tell you about things that are bubbling in the background, but it shows you how fast football transfers happen and how fast they can happen and how they can be stolen from you. And this is what Newcastle are going to have to get used to quite a lot, to be honest with you. Clubs like Arsenal, Spurs, Villa, Everton, even though they're crap. Sorry, Stephen, do apologise. They are watching what we do because they know our scouting system. So as soon as we go in for someone, they're also thinking, all right, well, they've done their homework on him. We want a piece of that. And until we can guarantee Champions League football every season, we're going to lose out on players at times. It's just unfortunate, but that's the game we're in, and it's but it will happen. Murphy was the best, yeah. Bye bye. That was so funny. I missed the train from Southampton last night. I was pissed. Mint. Yes, Paul. I hope you got home safely though. But that is hilarious. I love it when stuff like that happens. I've been there before, mate. I missed the last train from Sunderland once when I was, and I had to wait till the morning for the metro. It was a nightmare. Never missed a train though, thank God. Chen, thank you so much for the 2 SGG. It really does help. Honestly, guys, you have no idea. 50p from everyone makes a massive difference to this channel. It helps with the running costs and all that sort of stuff. So if anyone wants to donate, $signs in the bottom right-hand corner. It's completely up to yourselves. But the thing I ask everyone who is watching, please hit the thumbs up button. It's completely free. Doesn't cost anything, and it really does support the channel in a way that you will never understand. To us, it's massive. So please hit the thumbs up if you don't mind. I hope Eddie starts ASM and Isaac in the second leg. I do as well. Afternoon, Steve. He does not make stories up as he goes along. No way. People might make stories up and give them to me, and I have to say it. I don't know. I just love reporting. I think Wilson could do with a rest to give over the bug. Isaac to start next week. I agree. I think there's something a little bit wrong about Wilson at the moment. So let's see what happens. I will be sad to see him leave. Worse if he goes to our rival. He's a terrier. Do you know what? 6 months ago, I would have considered selling Maxi for 60 million to improve the squad, to help with FFP. But after seeing him in his last few games, the way that he's now starting to play the way Eddie Howe wants the team to play, he seems to be on board with everything. Maxi stays for me. He has to stay. So, yeah, I'm all for it. This could be where Eddie Howe possibly fails as a manager, getting rid of ASM. Next season, we could struggle like West Ham. Like I say, it's all rumours. It's all rumours, guys. By the way, how's the sound? Because I know the last video I did, the sound was terrible. So can you someone give me a thumbs up if the sound's good? Then he doesn't clout chase. I don't know who Danny is, to be fair. We'd love to see ASM and Isaac start a game they would rip up in the defence. I agree. It's going 2 a.m. at my side. Oh, wow. Afternoon, Paul. Agree, Maxi has started to change. He's passing more heads up. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Baz, any other transfer news apart from Maxi? There was an inside scoop done by Liam today. He had all the information in there, mate, so go back and watch it because there was so much to do. And I just want to talk about Maxi on this video. Eddie has to wake up about Wilson and rest him for a couple of weeks. Also, Wilson may not make the England call anymore. I don't think he'll get back in the England squad, to be fair. I thought ASM looked his best last night. Said he's been working alongside Isaac and training too. Be a great partnership if they get to start. They've got to start, haven't they? Hit the like button. Drug. Cheers, Jake. If Gordon came on, Maxi out, Wood out, we are weaker than before. I agree, which is why I don't think it's going to happen, guys. I honestly think it's just the press trying to, jump on the bandwagon of what some issues were behind the scenes, and they're trying to unsettle it. After last night, after that performance, after seeing what Eddie Howe said about him, I don't think ASM goes anywhere, guys. I really don't. But this is why we're doing the debate. This is why I want your say in it, because if I remember rightly, when we did this debate last time, the fan base was split 50-50 down the middle. They weren't too sure whether they wanted Maxi to stay. Some people said get rid, which is why I'm very, very interested in hearing your thoughts on what you think of Maxi. I mean, his rating when he came on, SofaScore gave him a 6.7, but that's because he got a yellow card, so it obviously dropped it down. But he was definitely better than that. If Gordon came in, Maxi out would. I've done that one. I really think about Maxi isn't about his ability; it's more about being happy with his role in the squad. Yeah, Joe, I agree with that. He has had to sit on the bench for a while now, and I think that's what frustrates him. He thinks he should be first name on the team sheet, and if he puts performances in like he did last night, then he has to be on the team sheet. But it's that consistency, isn't it? Isaac should be starting. Wilson last 20 minutes if needed, in my opinion. I agree. ASM was electric last night, and old Maxi was back. Defence can't handle him. I agree, Jandals. He was superb. Do not let my ASM go. He is too valuable to us. At least not us forget his contributions. I'll never forget what he did for this football club and the way that he took the ball by the horns when Bruce was in charge. But the team was set up to play to Maxi's strengths, and this team isn't like that anymore. And that's why there's been a bit of a problem. But now it seems to be sorted. Maxi seems to be on board, and I think he knows he has to be on board, otherwise he will be shipped out. But if Maxi keeps putting those performances in, he's going to play. Eddie Howe's not stupid. He'll see the value in him. I feel Callis isn't producing enough to hold his place. He's at Callum Wilson right here. Needs game time when we look at possible replacing him. I think we'll get another striker in the summer. I think we want 3, so let's see what happens. Yeah, cheers, pal. There's plenty of them, and let's just say there's a few of them on Twitter. I've had to delete a lot of stuff with my name on it because of certain things that they've said. It's all funny. Afternoon all, not getting excited about Maxi just yet. He's only played 20 minutes. Played more than 20 minutes. He played a great game against Fulham as well, I thought, but it's starting to improve. Sky Sports reported Dan Gemma still wants to join Everton with the quote, "I will be absolutely everything to keep Everton in the Premier League. Less than 24 hours, he's off to Spurs." That's what I mean about transfers, guys. As much as we get information from certain areas, anything can happen until they're signed on the dotted line, which is why we've stopped saying we're going to sign this person, we're definitely going to get this person and stuff like that, because things just change like the wind. I've had my fingers burnt with Ekateki. I've learnt my lesson. We just want to report on things that we hear and then let you guys discuss it and we chat about it. That's the whole idea of it. We want this channel to be a safe place for you guys to come and talk about your football club. We're not going to ridicule what you say. We'll debate it. We'll discuss it. We'll give our opinion. You give your opinion. And as long as it's all friendly banter, that's what we want this channel to be about. Your mate done the transfer show earlier. He was saying, yeah, I know he made a mistake. He didn't realise. He meant Ziyech, or how you pronounce it. So, yeah, he had a bit of a mare, but he gets the moral award for that. But we all make mistakes. I've made mistakes plenty of times with players and clubs and stuff like that. Is there any brand new news? No, Adam. This is just about Maxi today at the moment. At least you're a convert. Liam struggles with names. He meant Ziyech. There we go. What's your thoughts? Do you think it could be his injuries plus age catching up to him to why he's starting to fade out? The bug was weeks ago. A lot of people are saying it's long-term COVID, and that's a hard thing to get over sometimes. So, and I think it is that. I think it's generally still stopping him from putting his best performances in. Adam gives a thumbs up. Sounds good. From Facebook user, I don't know who you are. Sorry, and unless you accept the settings, I won't know who you are. But thanks for joining us through the Facebook link. Good afternoon, Baz. How are you all? All good. Jules Littlin's playing with his cars. I made him a little salt course. He's having fun, and I thought I'd jump on and do a quick show. I hope you're well. You have to let me know when you're next back in the tune, and hopefully we can meet up for a drink again. Because that was a good night that after the game. Don't forget, guys, Steve Rafe's doing a talking with Warren Barton on Friday night. It's £10 a ticket. £10 a ticket, and it all goes to the food bank. So the more the merrier. I'm going, Blade's going, Lindsay's going, Les is going. I'm hoping Gary's going to turn up. But please consider it, because £10 is very cheap for a meet and greet with a legend that Warren Barton's turned himself into with Newcastle fans. We've had him on the show 3 times. He's a top bloke, so please come and support him in Newcastle for that talking. We are short of options. Can it be selling ASM at the moment? I agree, unless we've got lots of people lined up, but let's see what happens. I can't see him going anywhere. Sound is fine. Hooray! Because that video was awful. I do apologize, guys, yesterday. That it really didn't sound good. Google Milan move first started 2019. Oh, there we are. And who's the secret player having a medical yesterday? I personally don't know. I've been on night shift, so I haven't got a clue what's going on. My inbox is rammed with stuff. And this cough is not going away. We need a striker, and we need one now. What's wrong with a bid for Mikel Antonio? He's gone off the boil now. He's too old, mate. He's not the right fit for me. We've got Isak. We should play him. How do you think Callum Wilson would take being dropped? I think he'll understand. His performances haven't been good enough. He hadn't scored in 5 games. Isak's come on, scored, assisted, changed games. I think he'll take it on the chin and improve and force his way back into the team in good time. Could play them both. Sound better today. Sounded like you were in the tin can last time. Yeah, Les, I don't know what happened, but I'm glad it's working better now. ASM best coming off the bench when defence is tired. See, this is the thing I said a while ago. I said I would love to be able to have ASM as an impact sub. The problem we've got is that he doesn't want to be an impact sub. So there we go. I know for a fact it's an unpopular with the squad or the management. Sometimes the price of brilliance is company. Yep, I agree with that. Yeah. Still harbour and hope that we have a long-term future. Yeah, I do as well. The defence is so strong. It is. ASM and Isak to start. There is no ASM will be sold in the window. I agree. Any idea where Dubravka was last night? No, I don't. I don't know why. We only believe our ASM or Sky or BBC or maybe ESPN mentioned it. So far, at the minute, it's all about Gordon. That's the reason he's not playing. Probably applies. When Joe sits on the bench, details. Wilson, there's time to come. Yeah, I agree. We were top of the league if we had a striker who scored goals and turned those games into draws. You're probably right. When I saw ASM and Isak on the bench, surely feeling we're going to be nil at half time. It seems to be that the same thing, doesn't it? We don't need news bars, drops everything. We need to know about our club. Right. My little in's back now, so I'm going to have to go, guys. It's been a fun 25 minutes. But please join us tonight and we will finish off this show. Take care till then.